Alright fellas, this is B here to talk to you about MGTOW and how these women are getting the best of us and the reasons to avoid them. Alright fellas, this is B. Sitting here Sunday before the basketball game, playing 2K, chilling. Drama free, stress free, woman free, Wish I was bill free, but you know how it goes. But anyway, I don't have to hear that. It's peaceful, quiet, no drama, there's no nagging, there's no woman in here I can't get rid of, I don't have none of that. I don't have that problem. But I went through a lot to not have this problem. I don't wish relationships, marriage, I don't wish the family law courthouse on anybody. I don't wish it on my worst enemy, You can't win in there. Unless you have $1 million attorneys, and even Michael Jordan couldn't, he still got the short end of the stick. So, it's not a game you want to play. And I played a while, lost, so now I don't even play. Why? Can't win, so why play? But that's not the point, Yeah, you love women, I still love them, sexy, all that, but at what cost, Like the other guy was saying, is the juice worth the squeeze? And as of late, 2018, it ain't worth the squeeze. It's not worth what you gotta give up for the squeeze, and if worse comes to worse, I can pay to have my, I can pay to have that, or I can squeeze my own juice. But people make a lot of good points as far as pump and dump, and yeah, and the longer you simps and manginas out there keep doing stuff for the wrong reasons, it's just gonna be the same, it's just gonna be the same result, As long as, yeah, you're getting your little wee wet, and she's doing this and doing that for you and letting you put it wherever you want to put it, but that's a game, it's all a game, and eventually you're gonna become a statistic. Not only are you gonna lose, but you're gonna become a statistic, because it takes a lot to recover, man. Once they hit you with that child support and child support alone, and then some guys got alimony, so you figure you already, before you even step in your job, you're already, half is going out the door, half is going to the state. So if you're making $15, you can chop that down to 7. If you're making 12, well, you're 7.5. But if you're making 12, you can chop that down to 6. Out the door already. And so you actually lose motivation to even go to work. What the hell I'm going to work for? And only bring home $200, $100. Where the hell are you gonna live? 2, 4, 6, 8. Where the hell are you gonna live for that? But there's ways to win, man. There's ways to play, and there's ways to win. And like take me, what I could be running a new chick in there every night, you know. Stack of condoms this high, pumping and dumping, you know. Pumping and dumping as many as I want, however I want. But I don't even want them knowing. I don't even want them coming here. I don't even want them coming to my place. I don't even want them knowing where I live. I don't. I don't. Like the other guy was saying, man. Don't even let them sleep in your bed. If you gotta bring them to your house to get the deed done, you know, cool. But when that's all done, call Uber. If they you know, honestly, you shouldn't even mess with them. If you got to call Uber, if they ain't got their own car, you know, you shouldn't. That's a red flag right there. But you know, if you need it, you know, you gotta get your all. You know, if you gotta get all, then do what you gotta do. But once that's done, send them on their way, man. I ain't even lying. Worst come to worst, if I ever got into a dire need, man, I'll hump a chick in one of these bushes around, you know, around the corner. Wouldn't even, because I don't want them knowing where I live, man. We can pull up behind the laundromat or somewhere, you know. But I don't want them knowing where I live, because it's gonna be nothing but drama. Extra stuff, you know, because then they gonna think they can just pop up, and it ain't like that. All it is, you know, all it is I need that from you, and you go on about your way before it becomes something I don't want it to become, you know. And that's about all the use I even have for it. I don't have none. I got kids. I've been through the family law justice system, if that's what they even call it. You don't stand a chance in there, man. Don't even, you know, why? It don't even make sense to get a lawyer. Get a lawyer for what? You know, it don't matter, man. It's worthless, man. It's worthless even, man. If you don't even have to show up, don't even go. You're already. It's bad in there, man. But yeah, I mean, you gotta look at the worth of these, of what do you need from a woman, man? What do you need from her? You want kids from her? You want companionship? What do you want from her? You need to sit down and think about that, man. Take a step back, you know, regroup, take a step back, even if you're in a relationship or married or something. What do you want, man? You need to think about that, because you know, if you don't know where you're going, or if you don't know what you want, they'll give you a direction of what they want. And you know, the dumber you are, the smarter they become, you know, as far as making a puzzle. Whether you like it or not, they're gonna do it anyway, you know. So I mean, you gotta think about what you want. I mean, you want just one kid, you know, alright, you know, hit it, quit it, get out, she's pregnant, cool, you know, that's it. You don't want no more. I don't want no more kids. I don't want to get married, you know, I don't want that. I'll just have one kid, you know, that's cool. But if you want a family, you want marriage, you need to look at both sides of the fence, because once you get married, everything stops. Everything stops. Like you said, the blowjob stop. You know, the good sex stops. You may get some sex, but it ain't the porno star shit. It's just wham bam, thank you ma'am. You know, shit like that. You know. Then you got to do all the work. You know, but before you get married, though. They like jackrabbits. They get to bouncing and popping and all that good stuff. But after you get married, they just lay there. That's it. Lay there. Maybe spray some perfume on it, and that's it. Just lay there like dead fish, you know? And expect you to do all the work. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna rewind this back and see what it looks like. But this is it for today. And as far as men need to start sticking together, because they're selling they're selling lies and false dreams and fake dreams and just a fake world that don't exist. It's fantasy.